Hey everyone, and welcome to Empowered by Self-Love, the podcast. My name is Jessica Fuentes, and I am a certified professional coach. I will be here every Saturday talking about transformation. How to transform those difficulties you encounter throughout your life into lessons. How can you transform that victim mindset into one of opportunity and growth? If you want to transform your life, the key is to learn and realize that you have everything you need within yourself. If you are looking for a safe place to find inspiration, motivation, and the tools to become empowered, then this is the podcast to listen to. This podcast is brought to you by my website, Empowered-SelfLove.com. Thank you for joining me every Saturday, and I want to thank you all for listening every week. Thank you for your support and for making Empowered by Self-Love, the podcast, part of your Saturday routine. I am extremely thankful and grateful for your warm welcome. My hope is to bring you the tools that enriches your life and that helps you become more empowered. So thank you for sharing with your friends and family, and let's continue to spread the knowledge and the inspiration. In this episode, I will be talking about letting go. Hey there, welcome, and thank you for joining me this Saturday. And I wish for you to feel well, energetic, and ready for today's topic. Today, I wanted to talk about the importance of letting go. Letting go of the things that don't serve you anymore. Letting go of the grudges you've been carrying for years against someone who betrayed you or disrespected you or hurt you in any way. Why do you keep carrying that anger or that resentment? How is that helping you improve your life? When you remember what X or Y person did to you and you get angry or you get sad or you find yourself recreating a traumatic moment, who is getting affected? Who is feeling that burning sensation of the anger on the inside? Or that deep sadness and feeling like a victim? Or the anxiety that the memory of a traumatic moment generates? The only person getting affected is you. Only you. It definitely is not the other person. One thing is to decide not to accept or tolerate betrayals and disrespect in your life. And another one is to carry someone else's actions with you. And not only with you, but within yourself. So another example of things we need to let go of is when you invest too much time and energy on someone who is not reciprocating your emotions or time invested. I used to be that person. Investing and wasting my time, wasting my energy and my emotions, and for what? For someone who didn't appreciate me. For someone who did not respect me. For someone who did not see the value in me. Or maybe for someone whose energy level is not vibrating at the same level as mine. Why do we do that to ourselves? Why do we continue to try to convince others of our worth, of how good we are? Listen, it is not worth it. Not for you, not for me, and not even for them. Not for anyone. If you have to force it, it's because it doesn't fit. There is no convincing to do. And let me say this as well. The fact that you care for someone doesn't mean that they have to care for you the same way as you do. They might even care for you, but they show it differently. Or they might be going through a process that doesn't belong to you. And that process is intervening in their capacity to connect with you. So the fact that someone's not connecting with you doesn't make them a bad person. It simply does not fit or does not fit at the moment. Some people even feel like they are protecting you by walking away. I even recommend that on my episode on the people in your life. When I finally got to understand that I needed to let go of the idea that investing on someone was equal or equivalent to caring for that person regardless of the return on investment, was when I realized and I really started to love myself. And as a result, I came to realize that I am good enough. And if I am good enough, why do I have to convince someone of my worth? Why try to convince someone that what I bring to the table is worthy of their time, of their love, of their respect, and their attention? I can guarantee you that the correct person and the correct people in general will stay in your life because they will see your value. They will show that respect and appreciation that you so much deserve. You don't have to convince anyone that you're worthy of their love, of their time, or of their respect. Or do you really want to force someone to be with you even though they don't want to? Do you honestly want to live in a lie that only you forced by insisting and pushing the other person? Let go of the idea that you need to have someone next to you so that you can be happy and feel complete. You can be happy on your own. You are complete on your own. Let go of the idea that being single means you will be alone and therefore feel lonely. That is such a misconception. Big misconception. You can feel complete and happy and accomplished by being single. You can enjoy your own company. You can take advantage of the time and really get to know who you are and how you want your life to be from this point on. Being single is actually a great opportunity for yourself. So let go of the idea that being single is bad. Also, let go of the idea that you are always right. Because let me tell you, you're not, I'm not, nobody's always right. The fact that you have learned certain things in a certain way doesn't mean it will apply the same way to everyone else. Let go of the idea of controlling other people's behaviors. Because you can't. I mean, for example, let's say it annoys you that you have a friend that doesn't listen. You have invested a lot of time giving that person advice and they continue to move forward with the things that you know won't serve them better. They choose to continue to repeat everything you have told them not to. I know, it is frustrating. But guess who needs to let go? You. You are the one who needs to let go of the idea of control. Because even though you gave the advising with your best intentions, and it can even make you sad to see how the other person continues to make the same mistakes over and over, you still cannot control the decisions of your friend. It's their decision that belongs to them. Remember, you have your journey and they have theirs. And lastly, we need to let go of the idea of perfection. If you're a perfectionist, then it is time to realize that by expecting perfection, you're actually procrastinating your progress because perfection doesn't exist. I once heard Trent Shelton, the author of the book Protect Your Peace, say, fall in love with progression. And that one hit close. Because I used to call myself a perfectionist, or at least I attempt to be. But I have also come to the realization that nothing is really perfect. And if I continue to wait for everything to be perfect, then I will remain stuck on the same place. So I chose to follow Trent Shelton's advice, and I have fallen in love with progression and left perfectionism behind. Even Winston Churchill said it. Perfection is the enemy of progress. So why do I brought this topic of letting go? Well, I want you to picture yourself. Picture yourself entering in a marathon, but you have a rock tied to your ankle. The race begins and you start moving forward, pulling the rock along with you. But the rock is slowing you down. The rock is not letting you move as fast as you could. You're getting tired. So, what will happen if you let go of that rock? I can guarantee that you will move faster and you will progress. So, what does this rock represent? The rock represents all of the grudges you've been carrying, all of the resentments, all of the anger, and that desire to control others. All of those things are holding you back, are not letting you progress. So letting go will only free you from the chains that only you have placed upon yourself. And only you have the control of removing them. So to wrap it up, the top 5 things to let go are: number 1, let go of anger. Don't carry other people's mistakes. Let them carry their mistakes. You let go and you move on. Number 2, let go of investing time and energy in someone who is not reciprocating the same energy. Don't insist on convincing anyone of your worth. The right people for you won't need any convincing. Number 3, let go of the idea that being single equals being alone. It is rather an opportunity because you get to know who you really are, what you really want, and how you want your life to be from this point on. Number 4, let go of the idea of perfection. Instead, follow Trent Shelton's advice and fall in love with progression. Also keep in mind what Winston Churchill said: perfection is the enemy of progress. Listen, nobody's perfect. And by attempting to be perfect, you are actually limiting yourself because you will move slower, or you could even remain paralyzed by questioning every step of your way and to even question your worthiness. Number 5, let go of the idea that you can control other people's behavior. Let them be. Let them go through their journey and you focus on yours. The moment you let go of your past, of your ex, of the hurt caused by your parents or anyone else, is the moment of your liberation. That is the moment you choose you over all that crap. That is the moment you begin to overcome the pain and you begin that transformation I have been talking about since my first episode. You want to live happy? Let go. You want to overcome traumas? Let go. You want to help someone? Let them be and let them walk their own journey. You want to overcome the pain caused by a breakup? Let go. Don't look for answers or understanding. Let it go. Focus on yourself. Discover yourself. Learn about yourself. How have you grown? How have you changed? Allow yourself to become free from all of these chains that you have placed upon yourself. And actually allow yourself to live your journey free from anything that might hold you back. If you feel that this is a message you connected with, I am very glad and happy that this will be the beginning of an extraordinary journey of transformation and empowerment for you. So remember that we have a date every Saturday. You can't miss the next episode in which I will be talking about detoxing yourself. Thank you for listening to today's episode, and I hope that you enjoyed it and that it brought some perspective as well as hope. If there is any particular topic you would like me to discuss, or if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me via email at jessica.fuentes@empowered empowered-selflove.com. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can find me there as empowered.selflove. I also encourage you to visit my webpage, empowered-selflove.com, and explore more about what coaching is all about. In the Services tab, you can sign in for the free discovery session, which is only available on Wednesdays. During the discovery session, I will explain everything you need to know about coaching, the type of coaching I specialize in, and the packages I have available for you. You can find all the links on the episode's notes. Remember, if you like this content or thought of somebody that could benefit from it, please share it with your friends and family. Remember that we have a date every Saturday, and I can't wait for us to meet again. See you next week!